Look, we stuck in the system, we can't get out. It's time for a change, stop running your mouth. I'm looking for words, but I can't get it out. Look for the light, but the sun blotted out.
Hold on, let me hop on the beat. Cause social injustice and prisoner mindset is something we gotta defeat. We idle these hoes and wear all these clothes with shoes that can't be creased. Steady looking for substance and change, but we searching all up in these streets.
Got a stain on my shirt that I can't get out. My people on high like the top of the mount. We thirsting for truth, but there's no spout. Look for a savior, but no one around.
But no one's around, but where do they look? It ain't in the church, it ain't in the book. We can't get a job, so we rather crook. They got us in chains, a fish on a hook.
Look, harvesting not bodies, harvesting not organs. Got 'em real big mad, cause they culture boring. Pimping the poor, Jim Crow at the door. Selling our souls, our daughters a whore. I wanna give in, can't take it no more. Don't wanna believe our people are more.
We swept our cart when we look at decline. We got a new bottle, it's filled with...
Hello, my Malcolm family. Welcome to another Malcolm Make a Culture Move podcast, where we cover everything from intense social topics to funny social trends. And we are your hosts, Mark Jonathan,
G.
And as always, we have a good segment for you all today. But before we get started, if we can have our brief disclaimer.
All right, y'all. So here on the Make a Culture Move podcast, we cover everything, Black everything, right? We cover the news, we cover the entertainment, we cover politics, we cover social, we cover it all, economics. And you know, sometimes what we talk about may be a little controversy. You may not like the things that we say, or you know, the facts that we spill, none of that, but we are the experts. That's why y'all come to us. So if you feel some type of way about something that we say, you know, hit us up and let's talk about it. And first, before you hit us up though, think about it. Why did it make you feel some type of way?
Please.
And then hit us up and we could talk about it, and then you could come to the show. We love inviting people onto the show and having people come on. So yeah, with that being said though, welcome to another episode. I hope y'all ready for today. I'm ready for today, and let's get started. I know y'all never see me with my glasses on.
Absolutely though. But today we kind of got somewhat of a funny type of deal for y'all today before we hop into our discussion. But before we get into that, we're going to hop into some Black news. And I found some interesting topics for us today. The first of which is some entrepreneurship. You feel me? Some Black entrepreneurship, to be more specific. So boom, as the title says, Black chocolatier. That sounds so professional. But tired of being fired, created his own chocolate company and hired himself. That is the whole idea. Y'all feel me? So getting laid off from a job can be stressful and discouraging, especially when you are a Black man in America dealing with systematic racism. Some people decide to use this time of stress and inequality as the opportunity to create an even better life for themselves and their families by starting their own business. And that's exactly what Patrick Glanville did when he launched his own chocolate company. Tired of getting fired and being paid less, although having years of work experience, he decided to use his talents as a chocolatier. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. To create a new and unique chocolate experience. That's when he created Threesome Chocolates, a chocolate brand that combines 3 flavors into one, offers it in a pack of 3, and calls it a threesome, which can be shared with everyone. So boom. I mean, we talk a lot about entrepreneurship, and especially during this time of COVID, now is the time, man, where everything is digital. You know, you kind of working on your own type stuff. And it's really what he said. He was tired of getting laid off. He created his own company. What you think about that, G?
I think that's the move. You know, that's the goal, essentially. Now, you know, not everybody is meant to be a boss.
Right.
Somebody got to be the worker. But when you realize that you're not a worker and you a boss, you never want to go back to being a worker ever again. And you do what you got to do to make sure that you are the boss. And that's the goal. And I love that. So I, you know, applaud him on that. You know, I'm a chocolate fan. I love chocolate. So, hey, you feel me? To have We need our own Black Willy Wonka. We need our own Black Willy Wonka, you know. So that's I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And I think a lot of people realize, you know, that kind of aspect about themselves with COVID. When COVID came around, it really, you know, pushed people to realize: am I a worker? Am I an employee or am I a boss? Because a lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of people lost their jobs. So it's like, how did you cope with that? How did you continue to make money from losing your job? Like, how did you, as soon as the world semi opened back up, did you go back to look for being an employee again? Or did you start something? Did you start your own thing during this? So I applaud him on that. And it's scary to start your own thing, but he did that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that just falls into another aspect that we talk about is supporting Black business. So I ain't never had threesome chocolates, but now it's on my radar.
Absolutely.
It's just that simple. But hopping into our next topic, we got some children books that support HBCUs, right? So boom. Oh, let me go to the title, my fault. So new children's book celebrates historically Black colleges and universities, right? So Camilla Harris, Stacey Abrams, Toni Morrison, and Dr. Martin Luther King all attended historically Black colleges and universities, HBCUs. Unfortunately, many children are unaware of these institutions. With HBCU prep schools' help, author Claudia Walker has written and published the ABCs of HBCUs to raise awareness about Black colleges. So that's lit already. So from A to Z, the ABCs of HBCUs gives readers a front row, all-inclusive tour of historically Black colleges and universities. It is the first children's book to introduce young readers to college campuses like Howard University, Spelman College, Lincoln University, Meharry, I've never heard of that, Medical College. Readers will learn about time-honored traditions such as the battle bands, yes, homecoming, and Black fraternities and sororities. So this is definitely something I plan to get, you know, my future children, my niece and nephews. We definitely need to learn more about our Black universities, our Black HBCUs, and not only that, but install more on the West Coast. I know we talked about that a lot, G. But
absolutely.
Yeah, this is dope though, especially like the whole honoring traditions about battle bands and homecoming. We talk about that a lot too. Like going to a HBCU is unlike anything the West Coast has to offer. Like the battle bands, like it's crazy. Like my sister went to Bethune-Cookman University, which is in Daytona Beach, Florida, and their whole like theme song, like at the halftime, is crazy. Like I remember it to this day. Like they dancing and singing all throughout the bands. Like, and then I went to Colorado Mesa. It wasn't none of that. Like it wasn't none of that. But how you feeling about that?
You know my standpoint on HBCUs. I love the culture just HBCUs offer and bring, you know, especially coming from the West Coast. Like when I went to Grambling, it was a culture shock to me, like entirely. And then it's just being able to see that many Black people, from the staff and faculty to the students to the janitorial to all of that. Everybody was Black. You know, everybody was Black. Like the white people was the minority, for real. Like, you feel me? Like there was a couple white people on campus. We had a couple white students and a couple white teachers, but they were the minority. We were the majority. And so it was just dope and beautiful to see all these Black people on the same agenda. On the same agenda of education and breaking generational curses and financial literacy and all of that. All of that, you know, it was dope to see. And then, y'all, that first football game. Woo, let me tell y'all, there's no experience like it. There's no experience like it for me. That was everything to me. I mean, it was the first home game. Like, it was the tailgate, and the tailgate is like everybody from damn near the whole state and the neighboring states who come to support, and they tailgate with their RVs, and it was dope. Like, literally, like, we had people camped out on our campus for like 3 days for the game. It was the day before the game, the day of the game, and the day after the game. And shit was dope. It was so dope. And then that battle of the bands.
It's just like Drumline. Like, it ain't
Oh
even.
my gosh.
It
Just
ain't
like
even.
Drumline in real life, it's even better. It's even better, just the experience for yourself. And then for me, like, that wasn't a culture that I grew up in. So I was lit and I was excited to see it. But to look around me, am I surrounded to the people who were used to it? And this is how they come up. The little kids younger than me running around the size of my waist. This is what they're used to. I fell in love. I was like, this is what I want my young people to grow up in. I want my baby brother to see this. I want to be a part of this. Like, one of our events, they have some of the middle school kids come and do a step show for us, and that was the dopest thing. That was the dopest thing to see. And then just for the middle school kids, having these college kids hype them up as they would step in, and then having the fraternities and the sororities hype them up as they would step in. Like, yeah, it wasn't nothing harder than that. I love it. I'm here for it. We need to really push the agenda of HBCUs. Period.
Exactly.
Period. Even if you don't go to one, but just to be able to experience one. Don't be afraid to step foot on the campus of one, to participate in the activities of one. You don't have to attend one to participate in one. I know that for a fact. We used to have all types of people just posted at the school who didn't go to the school. They was just there for the festivities and the activities, and those were the people that really made it lit. So I'm here for it.
Absolutely. And definitely, talking about the frats and sororities, like, if you've ever find yourself struggling with identity, like, them frats and sororities will really key in on that. You feel me? Some of them are a little, I don't know the word I want to say. I'm going to say weird just because, yeah, I've seen them do the most sometimes. But yeah, man. HBCUs, especially a book teaching our youth about HBCUs, because especially if you grew up on the West Coast, you might hear about them, but because they're not in your vicinity or even in your state, because that out-of-state tuition is very real. It's very real. And without a scholarship, it kind of seems unreasonable to attend some HBCUs. But if we definitely started to install some HBCUs in the West Coast, Cali, Colorado, that type of stuff, we would definitely love to see that in a book that introduces that to our youth. We approve. Absolutely. But jumping into this next one, we got a 12-year-old that was enrolled in Arizona State, and y'all would not guess her major, or what she's planning to study, I should say. So a 12-year-old Black girl enrolls at Arizona State University to study chemistry and engineering. So bam, at just 12 years old, Alina Wicker is set to start college at Arizona State University, majoring in astronomical and planetary science and chemistry. She plans to be an engineer for NASA someday. Those are some big goals. All right, so I always dreamed about being an engineer because throughout my life, I liked the building. Alina told 11 Alive about her goal to work at NASA. Since she was 4 years old, it has always been her dream as she was building NASA-sized Legos. She just had a gift for numbers and Lego and science, so I started nurturing that gift, said her mother, Daphne McCord. This is huge, you feel me? Especially this part, you feel me? Recognizing your child doesn't want to be a cheerleader, a football player, a basketball player, you feel me? She saw that she had a gift with numbers and nurtured that. You feel me? We talk about that a lot. G, how you feel about that? And just kudos to her, 12 years old, going to college. There's people my age not in college. like me.
Too.
But go ahead.
Let me tell you, I love it. You know, I definitely applaud it. I think it's important, and it's that parents pay that attention at. You feel me? Her parents paid attention to what she was good at, and what she enjoyed. It's not just about what you're good at, but it's also about what you like to do, and do you like what you're good at? You should like what you're. If you're good at it, you should like it. But some people don't, so they got to learn to be good at something different. But we push all the time in our kids at young age the sports, like sports, be active. I'm not against the being active at all. I wish I was more active because of I'm not flexible for shit right now. You feel me? Like, so I wish I was more active to give my bone. Like, people look at me and think that, you feel me, I'm fitting in shape when y'all Tuss Whitaker, my bones hurt. Okay. So I wish I was more active to prevent that. And now I have to start at an earlier age where it's harder to stretch out those kinks and get them out. So I'm not against the being active. However, we are more than just our athletic abilities. So much more than just our athletic abilities. And kids show it at young age. They be interested in all the stuff that you want to be like, that's weird. No, that's next level. That's next level. If they want to create stuff and invent stuff, let them. They want to figure out how stuff works and how stuff takes stuff apart and how you put it back together. Let them. They're future engineers, future inventors, future scientists, future chemists, whatever. They don't have to be future NFL, NBA, cheerleaders, dancers, singers, rappers. They don't have to be that stuff. They can be so much more. So I applaud it because, especially, she's a female in the engineering field. Y'all know I'm big on that. I'm big on seeing our Black females in the engineering field. I'm so huge on that. So I love it and I applaud it. And I just, you know me, I know she's going to do great things in this world. Those are the steps we need to be taking with our youth so that we don't fail the next generation. And that
shout
they
out
do.
To her mother.
Hey, shout out to her mom. You got to recognize that stuff as a parent. You got to recognize that stuff as a parent, what your kid is good at, what they're not good at. And that's why I always, say and suggest, let your kid try everything. Let your kid try everything. I'm serious. No, like whatever sport it is, whatever activity it is, if they want to try cooking, let them try to cook. If they're not good at it, let them try something different. If they want to they want to try to paint and learn to be an artistic major, let them try that. If they want to build stuff, let them try that. If they want to do musical instruments, let them try that. Quit limiting kids to just sports: football, basketball, cheerleading, volleyball, soccer, baseball. Quit limiting the kids to just sports, gymnastics. I'm not against any of those things at all. I'm just saying that we're so much more than our athletic abilities.
And those are very competitive, which is kind of, in a way, setting them up for disappointment and failure. You feel me? Going to a less competitive field.
Everybody has a talent. Everybody has a talent. And talent is not limited to the arts, the sports. You feel me? Those are not the only talents that there is. Culinary, like, there's so many different talents. Engineering, being mathematically skilled is a damn talent. You know how many people in this world struggle with math? For it to be the world's universal language, for math to be the world's universal language, more people struggle with math than other subjects. I'm just saying. So to have that talent to understand math to its greater abilities, recognize that in kids young and let them pursue and push that. If they're good at math, not 9 times out of 10, but usually they're pretty good at science too. They can understand science because science is very mathematical. Combine the two, you have an engineer. Boom.
Absolutely. But kudos to them, Alina Wilker and her mother. Yeah, just shout out. That's all we can say, really. Keep doing you.
Big props, big props. Knock them 3 snaps to her.
Oh, me. All right, 1, 2, 3. Hey, shout out to you, most definitely. That's lit for real. But moving into our next topic, all right, we got a little fun one for y'all in this potential versus battles. All right. So, to any viewers that come, please tap in to any battle that you would want to see. But hey, G, what you got for us? What's the first one?
All right, y'all. So first, we going, because this one's been on social media trending a little bit lately. We gonna talk about a versus battle between Usher and Chris Breezy.
Okay.
Right? Is that who it was?
Trey Songz.
Trey Songz. Ooh.
Trey Songz.
Usher and Trey Songz.
Okay.
Usher and Trey Songz. So go ahead, Mike. Mark, give it to me. Give it to me, Mark. How you, the Ushers and Trey?
Okay. I'ma say just off catalog. I'm gonna go Trey Songz, but Usher got a lot of bangers. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go Trey Songz. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Without Usher, there would not be a Trey Songz. Usher, okay. How I see it when it comes to their genre or whatever in range, none of them would exist without Michael Jackson, right? Like he laid the blueprint. He laid the blueprint out for, you feel me? He crawled so the rest of them could walk. You feel me? So Michael Jackson, I say, laid the blueprint. Without Mike, there would be none of the rest of them. Now, Usher comes in, generations after Mike, and killed. Usher's still in the game. Usher's still in the game right now. He just hit us with Bad Habits. I love, but I'm bad at it. You feel me? Like he's still in. Okay, I love Usher because watching that video, he stays true to himself. Like from the wardrobe and everything, like he see his old schoolness, you can see it shows, right? So I don't know. I just say Usher because without Ush, Trey Songz wouldn't be his inspiration had to come from somewhere, and Usher is that mentor and that inspiration to young Trey now. And I also say Usher above Trey Songz because Trey Songz can't dance.
Okay.
Trey Songz cannot dance.
There's an entertainment factor.
Exactly. It's a whole entertainment factor. Trey Songz cannot dance. He could blow. You feel me? I love Trey. He could blow. Okay. And Trey Songz loves Black women. You pay attention to his music videos. He always got him a nice fine chocolate sister on you in the video with him. I love it. I love Trey Songz. I mean, his swag, all of the above. All of the above. I was thinking neighbors knew my name before I even knew that what that meant, So yeah, that's how I feel about that, and yeah, because Trey can't dance. And for me, that dancing factor is so huge when you're an entertainer. That's your title. The official title is an entertainer. So not being able to dance, you have to supplement that with something else. That's why his music videos be so dope and so storytelling. His music, he has storyline videos, which we see that dwindling nowadays. The baby's bringing it back. I love, but he always has a storyline, so where you don't have to focus on if he's dancing. Whereas like Usher, you feel me? He'll have a storyline too, but he's gonna distract you with his dancing.
Let me ask you a question. And it's kind of on topic. But top 10 Usher songs versus top 10 Trey Songz songs. That's
10. Give me 5. Top 5.
5. I feel
Top
like,
5.
okay, we can
Top
do
5.
5.
Okay, top 5.
We can do 5.
Okay, let me see. My top 5 Usher songs. Confessions for show 2.
Mm-hmm.
Confessions 2. Um yeah, I'm so Bad Habits up there right now because it's new and I like it. It's new and I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that up there to give him some relevancy to current days. Um that's 2. I'm gonna do features or no features?
No features.
No features, no features, no features. Okay. Um Damn, it's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
um, that's 3. That's 3. Climax. That's my shit.
I would throw Remind Me in there too. That she
Okay,
remind
see.
me of a girl. That song was a bump. Yeah, that song was a bump
It
for
was.
sure.
I would okay. Over Remind Me, I would do damn. What do I got? I got Confessions to
That she remind me is definitely in there. I don't know.
Burn. There we go. I
Oh
couldn't think of the
yeah,
name.
yeah.
Burn.
I'd probably take that out for Bad Habits. I ain't gonna lie. That's a
Okay.
song you
Okay.
can play.
Respect.
Yeah.
Okay. Trey Songz though. Oof.
Come on.
Trey Songz. Top 5 Trey Songz songs. Trey songs, right?
Yeah.
Um.
Neighbors Know My Name.
Neighbors Know My Name is definitely on the list. Dive In. Dive In is definitely on the list. Dang, Mark. Okay, hold on.
I can't think of the name.
Neighbors Know My Name. Dive In. I wanna. No, because that's a feature. No features. Okay. Feature. Feature. Damn. No features. That'd be the hard part is thinking of the song that's no features. Can't Be Friends. That's my song. That's gotta be on the list because Can't Be Friends, baby. Y'all Trey Songz came through with that one. Like, honey, we can't be. Okay.
Can't Help But Wait.
That's Neo.
Can't Help But Wait?
Can't Help But Wait. I can't help but wait. That.
That's Trey. Don't do me.
Hold up. But wait. Oh, you're right. My bad. Oh, G. Okay, so we can. I can't help but wait. You know, because that's definitely a banger, and that's not no feature. So what do we got? We got Neighbors Know My Name, Dive In, Can't Help But Wait,
Can't Be
Can't Be Friends, and let me see. Damn, that's a feature. Oh, you know what? Jupiter Love. And this is a song that, you feel me, some people might not know about Jupiter Love, but that super duper Jupiter Love. Yeah, that's my song. That's my song. So, okay. Entertainment wise, that's going to give you the full show, full shebang, all of that good song, dance performance, everything. Usher, you feel me? But who's really going to just have you singing at top of your lungs, blowing? Trey. Oh, man, I love Trey. I can't say I don't. Like.
Okay, so in a versus battle, right? Song for song type issue. Who you got? And y'all, we might have to talk about our discussion another time. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, cause we just, we cooling for the week. We got our workshop, so we just on some lightweight,
Yeah.
But song for song, Trey. Song for
Okay.
song, Trey. Because, and I'm thinking about it, when thinking if I were to play my Pandora radio or my Trey Songz radio and the song that's gonna come out, I'm gonna skip more Usher songs than I am Trey songs, and that's just real. You feel me? That's just real, and I know that for a fact to be true because I've done it. So there's more of Usher song, and that's because he got some songs that's a little low key. I'm gonna skip more Usher songs than I am Trey songs. So yeah, song for song in a versus battle, I'm gonna give it to Trey.
Okay. As I said in the beginning, I'm rocking with Trey, song versus song.
Song for song, yeah. Okay, y'all. So that was Usher and Trey Songz. Y'all make sure when y'all view this and tap in, put in the comments how you feel about that Trey Songz or Usher. We need to know. Okay, so the next one I got on the list for y'all. I got Jaz Sullivan, my girl, right? You feel me? I got Jaz Sullivan versus the Queen Bee, Beyonce.
Okay.
Jaz Sullivan versus the Queen Bee. How you feel, Mark? Give it to me straight.
Man, I feel like it's like almost kind of biased because, like I was saying earlier, I heard that "Pick Up Your Feelings" and it had me with this stink face like the whole song. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, just hear man, she could really sing, and I feel like, but in a versus battle when you're going like song for song, I feel like strictly off Queen Bee having like bangers. Like she might take it. What you feel?
She got number one records for years. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In a versus battle, going song for song, Beyonce's gonna take the dub. That's just a fact. You feel me? One, she has more songs to fulfill because we gotta take in consideration and play that Jaz Sullivan disappeared on us for a little bit. So and Beyonce been in the game consistently for like 2 decades.
Right.
3. So, song for song, no features in a versus battle. Beyonce's gonna take it, but that does not excuse and change the fact that Jaz Sullivan is a better singer than Beyonce, and I stand on that 10 toes, 100%. At me, fight me, whatever. You feel me? The beehive could come for me. I sting back. Jaz Sullivan is a much better singer than Beyonce. I can name several much better singers than Beyonce. And let me give y'all my reason why to the beehive who might attack me. You feel me? Beyonce cracks. Period. Okay. Point blank. You feel me? Period. No printer or fax, no printer. That's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. All of that. Beyonce cracks. You feel me? And that alone is gonna drop you on the spectrum. I don't care how anybody feels about it. I have never heard Jaz Sullivan crack. Live, audio, acapella. You've never heard Jaz Sullivan crack.
Okay.
Beyonce cracked. I've heard Beyonce crack. I've heard she's cracked in live shows. You feel me? And to prevent a super terrible crack, that's what the fans is for. You should go ahead and stop singing and let the fans finish the verse for her. Beyonce cracks. Acapella, I've heard it. If y'all ain't never heard Ego, when she gets to the end, when she says, I can sing this with no piano, she cracks. Cracks. So, in my opinion, that drops her on the spectrum of how good of a singer she is. She's not she's amazing. She's amazing. Great, beautiful voice. Love Beyonce. I do. But Jaz Sullivan is a better singer. She don't crack. And I can name several other others who in a singing battle I feel like would take Beyonce off. Now, song for song in a versus battle, Beyonce's gonna kill a lot of females in the game. She's gonna take the crown from a lot of females for song verses. But if we was doing an acapella battle type of thing, going song for song, at some point Beyonce's gonna crack, and that's when she loses. You got to be able to go song for song acapella and not crack and not crack. And that's how I feel about it. Come for me, Beehive. I don't care. I sting back. I'm ready.
I feel that though. And you definitely not wrong. She's a very underrated vocalist. Or I don't even know if it's underrated. She just don't really get thought of often. But
you know, that's when artists disappear for a little bit. You know, you gotta stay relevant to the new generations. You gotta stay relevant to the new generation. So it's like if you're not staying relevant and only a certain era of people know about you, then you know it kind of takes away that value and worth that you have. And then you feel me? I applaud. Let me tell you, Jaz Sullivan disappeared, came back, and like low-key was reinvented. I mean, she looked different. She even sounded a little bit like, you can tell like all that pain and shit that she had been going through, that she was really struggling with, all those things that she was struggling with internally. You can tell that she really fought through that stuff and came back. And I mean, her voice just blew my mind and gave me chills when she came with what was the song that I had to look like? That's Jasmine. Insecure. When she got Insecure with Bryson Tiller, and I was watching the video, and I was like, that's Jasmine Sullivan. I was like, that's my girl. Like, whoa. And then she's just been coming back with bangers after bangers since then. Like Mark said earlier, she hit us with that pick up your feelings.
I had to check myself. Pick up your feelings
while I'm still cleaning.
I had to check myself. I was like, hold on.
Wait just a second. she blows, and she's one of those voices where she will give you chills. Almost every time. She will give you chills. She has that range that goes and so far. Like her, and she knows how to bring it back. I love Jaz Sullivan. I do. I love her. And I applaud her for even getting back in the game. It's hard to get back in the game once you've been out for a period of time. Especially being appeasing to this new generation, right? I mean, true enough, you ain't got to have too much talent to be appeasing to the new generation. But they also only like bullshit. They only like bullshit. So, you know, to be on some real, oh, man, Jasmine, I love you, big sis. I do.
Okay, so in a versus though, you're rocking with Beyonce. Okay, we agree. Yeah,
I mean, just logically, Beyonce's gonna song for song. She just has more songs that she can choose from, and that's period point blank. Like she just has more songs that she can choose from. And for one of Jaz Sullivan's songs, she probably has 3 or 4 that's similar to it that she can pull from.
Absolutely. But vocals go to Jaz Sullivan, but we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one.
Okay. Well, I
kind of got one, G, if you don't mind.
Oh, go ahead.
Sure. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it up on the screen. Let me know what you think about this one.
Yeah, I have that.
That's lit. Wait, we locked in.
Great minds. Michael Jackson versus Prince. Look, now this is a hard one for me, y'all. First of all, R.I.P. to both true great legends, right? Mike laid the blueprint for a lot of people, including Prince, right? So he laid that blueprint for a lot of people. I mean, his talent was.
You might lose a friend here depicting on who you going. I ain't gonna lie to you, but go ahead.
Okay, look. This is gonna be hard for me because you know I love Michael Jackson and his talent was out of this world. He started young. You know, it was just a.
Are you about to say Bud?
It's rare. No, I'm saying it's rare. It's rare that you to have a talent such as Michael Jackson. Like you don't get that too often. You feel me? Usher touched it but wasn't all the way there. Chris Brown touches it but ain't all the way there. You feel me? So it's like you have those people, they touch it but ain't that pure talent that Mike was. And now Prince. Prince was also a pure talent. Prince can play almost any musical instrument you put in his hand.
Okay.
He could play. You feel me? Like, and that aspect alone puts you higher than so many other people in the game. It puts you higher than just being able to play those instruments. Like, you can play this, and that. Like,
Uh-huh.
man, you can do that, and you can sing. Oh my God, like I understand why the ladies was all over him. Like, whoa, hold up. Pause. Okay. So,
who are you going with, G?
I don't know. I'm gonna need like a song for song type of
Okay.
thing. I don't know, Mark. This was gonna make me cry. I can't really choose. I can't really choose because, like, you feel me? Michael Jackson, he hit us with a "Do you remember the time?"
And a few more. Hey, to our
then
viewers, let us know what you think in the comments.
let us know what you think. You feel? And then Prince, you know that When Doves Cry, Red Corvette, 1999. Like, yeah. Now, okay, so like we got in the comment though, right? There are two different types of music makers. They are two different types of music makers. You feel me? To the extent, like, you know, Prince was, you know, more so on the rock side, and Mike more so on the pop side. Both gave you a taste of R&B. You feel me? Like Prince was like that rock R&B that you got, and that's why I love Prince, because like rock music really is in us. Like, we are rock stars.
Thank you, DeMarco.
We
I
are
don't know
rock
why
stars.
she's making it complicated.
Because Prince, you cannot just. I want to hear the song, y'all. I'm not choosing. I don't care. I plead the fifth. How about that?
It's Mike Jack all the way, G.
It is Mike, but you know what? We also have to understand about Mike. I'm gonna keep my comments to myself.
Yes, you do, cuz.
I'm gonna keep my comments to myself because I love Michael Jackson. Love Michael Jackson. If it weren't for Michael Jackson, Prince, you feel me? Like, Michael Jackson set the blueprint for everybody after him.
So young too.
No matter what genre they came from, rock, hip hop, rap, R&B, like.
Thank you.
Oh my, yeah, Billie Jean, PYT, rock, cause I wanna rock with you.
Hey, You Rock My World is my favorite song of all time, though.
God. You rock my world, the video, like, oh my.
For real, the whole 13 minutes I can watch.
Michael Jackson, let me tell you something. I think after this, I'm gonna, because I got my Michael Jackson radio. I love Mike. I could listen to Mike all day and be jamming and then it's the ones that he hits you with that's just like slapping you in the face, like Man in the Mirror. Like, whoa.
That's a banger too. And then Black or White. When he did We Are the World with that big group of people.
Oh my! And
I'm telling you,
ain't never seen that We Are the World video. I need y'all to please go look up the We Are the World video when they're in the studio making it, because the way, like, they was really throwing off Michael Jackson's groove and vibe. Like, you non-singing mother. But he kept his cool and did his thing, because that's what professionals do. Oh my gosh! So yeah. Man, Jared, get out of here with that. Don't be calling me Prince no princess. But true, if there was no Michael Jackson, there would be no Prince. There would be no Usher. There would be no Trey Songz. There would be no Chris Brown. There would be no however you say his name. You know, there would be none of these. There would be none of these people. Like, there would be no Omarion. You know, there would be no Marcus Houston, no B2K in general, no B5.
Okay, but I got a question for you.
Yeah.
If we were to do a top 5 songs, right, and then
Okay.
go song for song, do you not
Michael
think
Jackson
Mike
versus.
Jack would win?
Yeah. Ah!
Gee, come on
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. And yes, and also because even though Prince could jig. There's a
Hmm.
difference in knowing how to dance and being able to jig. Like I could jig. You know, I could jig with you. I ain't really got no rhythm, but I could jig with you. You feel
Right.
me? I can't dance. Can't dance. You know, so that aspect alone it just makes the singing better to me. It gives you the whole experience. So yeah, I would have to go Mike. And one because we have songs from Mike from when he was like yay high. You know, so
Hmm.
we can go back. You feel me? Most of everything he's done is a no feature. I mean, same with Prince, but you know, it's just and we gotta understand with Michael Jackson, we got young Michael Jackson, we got teenage Michael Jackson, we got young adult Michael Jackson, we got adult Michael Jackson, then we had the black Michael Jackson, and then we had the I'm not sure if I'm black or white
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, and then we had white Michael Jackson. So like Michael Jackson, just his spectrum strange, and no matter what area of his life he was going through, what he was battling or facing, the black community loved him still, backed him, had his
Hmm.
back. I mean, we still do. I mean, you have those weirdos who don't, but Mike, if you're hearing this, to your living relatives, if they're hearing this, to Auntie Janet, you know, we love Mike. You will
Hmm.
always get a hero, a legend, an icon, a king forever. Forever. Because
Bro.
you can't, I don't give a damn, you cannot downplay his artistry. He was the best at what he did.
With different
And
genres too.
fighting
Different
fighting
styles.
depression, you feel
Hmm.
me? Fighting everything that whatever he was fighting, mental health issues. Because I'm sure from being beaten as a child from your father multiple times, that causes mental health problems in the head. You feel me? Being accused by people in the world and the media for stuff that you
Hmm.
may or may not did, it does things to your mental. So battling all of that, but still always giving us 100% Mike. We never got 50% Mike. We never got 25% of Mike. We always got 100% of Mike. I'm gonna go with Mike.
I feel you. 100%. Hey, I agree wholeheartedly. Prince
Now,
is
I love
another
Prince.
legend.
I love period. Prince is
Prince is a
still a legend.
legend,
I love Prince.
but Mike Jack.
In the verses though, I'm going with Mike.
For real,
Okay,
you
look.
got Thriller, You Rock My World, Billie Jean, The Way You Make Me Feel,
That
Bad,
Smooth
Smooth
Criminal.
Criminal. Come on now, it's just too much to compete with. Banger after in a
Banger
verses
after
is too much.
banger after banger.
It's
Like,
too much.
ugh. Oh man. Okay, look, y'all. That brings us, you feel me? Yeah, Mike is a good segue into, you know, I got our male versus female versus. All right, and this is who I put up against each other. So, you know, Mark, tell me how you feel, but this is who I did. Chris Brown,
Okay.
okay, Chris Breezy versus my girl Ciara.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to rock with the fellas on this one.
Okay,
But that was real interesting. I ain't gonna lie,
okay.
Ciara.
I go ahead. Why are you rocking with Chris Breezy?
I mean, you know, because if we're thinking about a versus battle, right?
Okay,
You know,
right.
obviously it's the top song. You know, the stage performance in a way, kinda.
Right.
But say if they only did 5 songs,
Mm-hmm.
then I feel like it would be a lot closer than some people would think. You feel me? Ciara got them bangers, especially. But I feel like if you go to like 10 and then 15 type of deal, I feel like Chris Brown blows her out the water. Do you feel me on what I'm saying?
I feel you. I feel you on what you're saying, especially coming from the standpoint of not everybody is a Ciara fan, whereas almost everybody is a Chris Brown fan. I mean, like he lost a lot of his fans with the Rihanna situation, but you still cannot downplay his artistry. He is an amazing vocalist. Amazing vocalist and a bomb entertainer. He has the full stage performance, the whole thing. But not everybody is a Ciara fan. I'm a Ciara fan. Let me tell you. Okay? I love CC. I've loved CC since I was a little ass girl. I mean, same with Chris Brown, but see, I've always loved Ciara. And so song for song, you know, looking at probably what songs they would do, more people know more of Chris Brown songs than they do Ciara songs. Like Ciara will have some songs that some people just probably never heard or don't know. Whereas, and I mean Chris Brown too, but most people know Chris Brown has #1 hit singles for years.
For like that stayed on #1 for a fat minute too.
For a fat minute. You feel me? So like and Chris Brown has #1 after #1 after #1 after #1 after #1. I mean, he'll stay Chris Brown can stay at that #1 spot for a full year because of different songs of his.
But I ain't gonna lie, if I heard 1-2 Step, I ain't gonna lie, like that would definitely, and Body Party, I don't know, but that 1-2 Step would definitely get me.
1-2 Step, I love it when you 1-2 Step. Everybody 1-2 Step. We're about to
get it on. Don't matter to me.
I mean, Ciara has a lot of bangers.
Yeah.
Ciara, I mean, me personally, the whole Goodies album, let me look up specifically when that came out because I know I was young. I remember I had the CD.
That's how you know it was CDs.
You hear me? That's how you know I had the CD. Okay, came out in 2004. I was 5.
Literally, I was 4 years old.
You know, I was 5. So you know, I've been jamming to Ciara since I was 5. Period. I've been jamming to Ciara since I was 5 years old. Now she has some songs where I'm like, sis. Okay. You know, but you feel me? Her Goodies album, her Evolution album. That Evolution album was my jam. On Evolution, she got Promise. She got Crush. She got Can't Get Enough. That Can't Get Enough, y'all, with 50 Cent. Ooh, that's my song. That's my song. Now, I just want to bring this up real quick, a quick point, because, you know, we always talk about how the good girls be attracted to the bad dudes, right? And I want to give credit to Ciara for some of that because, you know, being older, when I go back and listen to Ciara's music, I'm like, she always talked about being attracted to the thug ass dudes, into the hood dudes, into the bangers, into the street dudes. And them were the songs I was listening to from the age of 5. From the age of 5. You feel me? So she was talking about how I like them in their white tees and their Nikes. You feel me? I like the beats in the back with the music blasting loud. The ones who smoke the trees. She was talking about all that stuff, all of these things I was listening to and retaining at my sponge years of 5 years old. I'm just saying, you know, it's one of the reasons why, you know, you become attracted to the things you're attracted to. It's in the music, it's in the TV we listen, the TV we watch and movies we watch. It's also, you feel me, from who we come from. You feel me? They always say girls are usually attracted to men like their father or end up with a man like their father. And I have horrible taste because I'm attracted to men like my father. So, so that being said, but in a versus for versus,
Right.
Ciara versus Chris Brown, song for song, I'm only going with Chris Brown because I know that more people know more of his songs than they know Ciara's songs.
Okay, I can agree with that, but I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? To keep it boy versus girl, if we switched out Ciara for Rihanna, how do you think that would go?
Oh, all right. I'm Team Chris Brown. Let me tell you. And a lot of females hate when I say this, but I am Team Chris Brown. One, Rihanna can't dance.
Right.
Rihanna can't. Ciara can. Rihanna can't dance. You feel me? I mean, sis could blow.
Mm-hmm.
Sis could really blow. She can really, really blow. But
And she has solid stage performance, all things considered.
Solid stage performance. Even though she can't dance, her stage performance, she's still an entertainer. She still gives you a show. So I love that about Rihanna too. Now, just like how Chris Brown lost a lot of his fan base when the Chris Brown and Rihanna situation went down, I kind of pulled away from Rihanna. Like I was like a Rihanna fan at that. Like I was Rihanna this, Riri. Now I still love Riri, yes, but I will always be Team Chris Brown, and let me tell y'all why. This don't even have nothing to do with the music, okay? I have brothers. And when that situation happened with Chris Brown and Rihanna, everybody was looking at Chris Brown. Oh, how could he hit her? And why would he do that? And oh my gosh, and what the my mind. And I said this to my mom when this happened. And I was younger then too. I said, well, what did she do to Chris Brown to make him hit her like that? Because one, I was a Chris Brown fan before I was ever a Rihanna fan. For one. For two, with that being said, in my mind, Chris Brown is this amazing, great dude. He's sensitive, he's heartfelt, he's loving, he's kind, he's caring, all of these things to me. He's fine. He could sing, he could dance. The hell? Out of metal. So you can't really tell me too much about Chris Brown. So I'm in my mind, I'm like, what did she do to him? Because a man of this character, he's not just gonna blatantly hit her for no reason. And that was my mind process the whole time. And a lot of people, you feel me, felt some type of way, like it doesn't matter what she did. Yes, it does. Females need to learn when to draw the line. Females need to learn. So how I imagined it in my head was that they was in the car, they was arguing about whatever they was arguing about. Chris Brown was driving. These are the facts. Chris Brown was driving. Rihanna was in the passenger seat. These are the facts that we know about. What we don't know for sure about is what they were arguing about, because it wasn't really disclosed. It was kind of, they beat around the bush about it. And how it led up to really the beating, which Chris Brown kind of talks about it in his documentary. But how it happened in my mind was they was arguing, and Rihanna, being a female, as females are, she let her emotions take over, and she probably is turning, facing him, cussing him out, poking her finger at him, and doing extra while he's driving. This man is driving. He got his life and her life in his hand. She's probably driving, doing extra. So it's either kill us or get you the hell up off of me. So he probably got her the hell up off of him and probably had to, bitch, excuse my language, but had to smack her up off of him real quick, because again, they were driving in drive. They weren't parked. They weren't at a stoplight, a stop sign. They were in motion when it took place, from the facts that was given to us. So in my mind, it was always, what did Rihanna do to make Chris Brown? Because that was never Chris Brown's character. And although he a lot of people seen him as a woman abuser after that, I seen him as a black man protecting himself, because we don't know what Rihanna did to him in that car. She never disclosed it, and he never threw her under the bus. But as a black woman who comes from brothers, and I watch how females are with men, I can honestly say that I know Rihanna did something to antagonize him, to make him bang her up like that. I never felt bad for Rihanna. Never. Not once. I am Team Chris Breezy. So when it comes to the versus battle, do song for song. Chris gonna take it. Stage performance. Chris gonna take it. Morality. Chris gonna take it. Chris Brown.
Facts. I mean, shoot, I definitely agree with everything you said outside of the music. I definitely feel like Rihanna did something to make him do what he did. And, not to really excuse it, because it shouldn't have happened, period. But, hey, like she said, that's just the facts.
Yeah.
But going song for song, though, Rihanna has a lot of bangers.
She has a lot of bangers.
Some of them have features, though.
Exactly. So you gotta think no features. No features. That's the song for song. No features. So let's throw them out there. Let's try to throw out some no feature songs. Chris Brown's no features. Let me think. That's a feature.
Poppin'.
Say Goodbye. I like Poppin'.
Off that first album, you can do Gimme That, because that song goes hard. And I used to be a crumper as a kid. Like, I used to be a straight crumper. Like, I'm talking about half to the sideways. Be straight the whole nine, just going crazy. So, I feel that song way too. But yeah.
Wait, look, okay. Cause that's that. Okay, cause his first album was the Chris Brown album, which he hit my heart. He hit my heart. But that's when Chris Brown was young. He was young and fresh to the game. He just touched my heart. But that Give Me That is on the exclusive album. Also, he got Your Man Ain't Me, Young Love. Ain't no way I'm gonna let you man.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is love. Oh man. Yeah, song for song, I don't care. Song for song, I really think Chris Brown is gonna take, because Rihanna's last couple albums, you feel me, Kiss It Better, that's my song. Love on the Brain, that's my song. It's Better Have My Money, that's my song. You feel me, she do have some bigger skin, that's my song.
Or even Run It from Chris Brown, that's another crumb song, boy. That's another. That's a feature though.
Yeah,
only got a feature in
Santana.
it.
Run It is with Jewel Santana, I believe.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Am I on the right album? Well, that's that Kiss, but that's a feature with T-Pain, but that's a song. And then Chris Brown got that. Banger. Let me take it down. I really.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, song for song, I'm going with Chris Brown.
Yeah, absolutely. And if we were to add features, I'd still go with Chris Brown.
If we were to add features, I would still go with Chris Brown.
For real. You got Deuces. Yeah. Look at Me Now was a banger.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, look. Okay, so this just before we end off, one more versus battle that I got to, because these brothers, they have an album together. Huh?
We gotta go quick too, though.
Okay, I got you. They have an album together, and if y'all, this is one of my favorite albums, and they're one of my favorite duos. But it's Bow Wow versus Omarion. As you feel me? If you don't know nothing about Bow Wow or Omarion, you're too young for me, because Bow Wow versus Omarion now, and I say this because they have an album together, right? They have an album. They have the Face Off album together. Now, Bow Wow is the rapper, right? And Omarion is the singer, okay? And Omarion dances. Now, but Bow Wow, we cannot excuse Bow Wow's legendariness, whatever. He been in it since he was a young pup. He's been in the game. Right. So I just want to know how you feel about that, Mark. Just real quick. Bow Wow versus Omarion.
Dang. Features or no features?
No features.
Okay, I'm gonna go Omarion. But if we were to do features,
Bow Wow.
Bow Wow.
Bow
Cause
Wow.
Like You goes hard with Ciara. That
That's
whole
a
I ain't
banger.
never had nobody show me. Yeah, that
Yeah,
whole banger. Yeah. His songs
that's
with Chris Brown, I can't think of it. Shorty Like Mine. There you go. That's a whole.
Oh
That's
yeah,
a
see, and
whole.
then I know we're supposed to be mad at R. Kelly or whatever. I'm not. But he got his bangers with R. Kelly too. You feel me? And you can't dismiss his artistry either. You got to separate the artist from the person, and period. Now, when we come back, y'all, I want to know how y'all feel about when you watch this. Put in the comments. I need to know how y'all feel about Bow Wow versus Lil Romeo. Bring that beef back. If you don't know nothing about the Bow Wow versus Lil Romeo beef, the Lil Bow Wow versus Lil Romeo beef. Look that up and then come holler at me because I just want to talk about that for fun.
Absolutely. But this is definitely, we could go on and on about this. This is definitely something we're going to have to bring back. But this will conclude our podcast today, y'all. We have our workshop to attend to at 12 o'clock, a little later on today. But please follow us on all of our social media platforms. We got Make a Chess Move, Make a Culture Move, our virtual artist storytelling, our YouTube. We're almost to 100 subscribers. Please tap into that. Please tap into the YouTube. Our workshop, or not our workshop, my bad, our website that has our workshop on it. You know, hopefully y'all were able to get y'all kids or yourself enrolled into that. Facebook at Macam303, Instagram Macam303, Twitter Macam303, and Pinterest Macam303. Make sure to cop some Macam apparel. Y'all see, I always got my hat with me all the days, all the ways. And then I'm gonna bring this up because we're definitely gonna have more virtual workshops in the future. I believe this one is already closed off, so that's a little unfortunate for y'all. But we will have more in the future, looking more towards summertime. We may do one a little bit before, but definitely stay tuned to this website. You know, and our social media platforms, we'll definitely have those workshops available for y'all real soon. Well, with that being said, yeah, please plug in because it's nothing but great content. But with that being said, y'all Mac 'em out there.